Every week, a new band. Brought to you by NZ On Air. Active Live! Yeah.
Kia ora and welcome to the Radioactive Active Live Room. I'm Aimee and I'm joined here today by Kōtiro.
Kia ora, kia ora.
A.K.A. Anna Scotney. You're a multidisciplinary artist.
It's a little bit of a mouthful.
It's a tricky one, eh?
Multidisciplinary
artist and one talented individual, so listeners may know you from roles such as Sepa in the Breaker Operas and Mata in Cousins and Millie Lies Low. The list goes on and on and on. But today we're here to talk about music.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me, Roddy. Thank you for being a G and not being mean to me when I don't know what I'm up to. No, it's so awesome to be here. So tēnā tātou katoa, kia ora.
So High-Def Multinational was your EP that was released in February this year.
Yeah.
And other than a single, Force Field, which was also on the EP, it's your first release.
Yeah.
Which is epic. That's awesome.
Thank you.
How exciting.
Yeah.
Congrats on having that out in the world.
Oh, thanks, sis. Yeah. We released that over Waitangi weekend. I just want to give a mihi to the whānau who are listening. My friend Georgette Brown, she's down in Otepoti right now. Maya, they're about to launch. She's been working really hard on this beautiful solo exhibition, and I think she's listening, so I want to mihi to her. And we will circle back to High-Def Multinational. I am getting there in a long-winded spiel of a way. But also to Coco and Tokero, who have kind of created this rad guerrilla non-music label platform called Queenie Control, and my friend and collaborator Tom Lambert, who's here in Pōneke with Sonorous Circle. The reason why I raise those two is because they're just like really encouraging me to kind of consolidate or publish some of the like little scraps of material ideas that I've been kind of tattooing away on in between my mahi as an actor. And so High-Def Multinational is an EP and kind of a scrapbook or like sonic collage that sort of explores some of the themes around place and belonging. So some of the samples in there kind of come from my dad. Like, there's a sample of my dad in there, and then samples of some kind of commentators around Rogernomics and that kind of economic thrust from the 80s, which I think has been so formative of like our class rift today, you know. So again, long-winded spiel. Sorry there, mate. You know, just a Friday.
Yeah,
no.
That's
a kaupapa of the EP.
Yeah, which I want to come back to, but I just wanted to know how, because this is your first release, how long you'd been wanting to release music.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if there was like a specific moment, but I feel like making theatre or making film, making music, it all kind of comes from the same source and is also embroiled in, they're also sort of woven together in a way. I think it was just sort of intuitively happening, you know, like I've been working with my friend Thomas, who mixed the EP since I was about 18 or 19, you know, because he makes scores for theatre and live shows. And so I think that it sort of has just kind of rolled, and then by the time it got to this year, there was enough of a little body. But I think, for a couple of years, it was like, it could be fun to like publish these little sketches,
for
you know?
sure, and having that kind of come so far with you as well.
Yeah.
And so this EP in itself, how long were you working on this specific thing?
On High-Def Multinational?
Yeah.
On and off for a couple of years, like maybe started working on it in 2018 or 2019, and then I'd go up to Tāmaki for chunks of time to like be on Shortland Street or do a film or some kaupapa or make a play or whatever, and then come back to Pōneke because I'm from here, and then I jump in with Thomas, and he has a beautiful wee studio on top of what was Powerhouse Gym on Taranaki Street by Pyramid Club. And so just jump in with him when he was free, I was free, and have a tattoo for a bit and then go away for months again. And that's quite a nice way to work, I think, you know, so it sort of feels like it's a rongoa or a medicine or like something that has a restorative quality in between these other more like turbo output sort of based mediums, because I feel like film, TV, theatre, it's so visible, whereas it's nice just like, and
Yeah.
I'm not a musician, like I don't come from that background, so I think that's also something that's been really cool, is just discovering things quite intuitively and taking time.
Yeah, and cool to kind of keep it as, as an output, as you said, as a release, and keep it kind of fun and as a hobby as well.
And low key,
Yeah.
like not trying to scare it into another hustle or something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, Yeah.
I love that. I would love to jump straight into a tune now.
Okay.
What are we going to play? What's up first for us?
Well, I think I might depart from some of the songs in High-Def Multinational and push myself to play some guitar. Thomas and I have started sort of sowing the seeds for a new body of music, maybe an EP, maybe a record, we're not sure yet, called Mid-Youth. Yeah, and so the themes are sort of around like the restorative aspect of te wao, of whenua, of land, and being outside, really. Yeah. So I might play a song that sort of started to be made in the Negev desert. Yeah, I don't know what it's called yet, but maybe time will fold. Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Let's do it.
Time will fold if you seize it. Mountains speak if you listen. Dawn will hold you when you're weeping. Out here in deep desert where you're walking. The sun grows lungs each morning. He breathes deep in the day, then his lungs they cave in. Stars they rise, the moon they're heaving. Up over the forest where I'm lying. Does a line stay straight if it undulates? Is it Kenyan static if it vibrates? I can feel the earth shaking while my heart is breaking. Boy's gonna go where he's gonna go. I won't try to follow. Boy's gonna go where he's gonna go. I won't try to follow.
Kōtiro here in the active live room. Lovely track there.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. No, thank you.
So, heading back to High-Def Multinational, it's a concept album, and I've taken a little snippet from your Bandcamp there, which says it unpacks the complexities of place and belonging in Aotearoa today, which you've talked about a little bit, but can you unpack that a little bit more? What was going through your mind specifically lyrically when you were writing these songs?
There were lots of different things that I was thinking about. I mean, my experience as a person of both the Jewish and the Māori diaspora, and the whakapapa that I hail from through both of my grandmothers, through Rita Rubin, Rita Scotney, and through Ana Te Kahui Huriwaka. I think about them all the time, and I think about how every single one of us is made up of this really dense kind of tapestry of humanity. And so there's that, which just kind of like stalks me around in my creative practice as a sort of question. And then I think I was thinking about, oratory, and I was thinking about a tūhoi composer from Waikato Moana called Mihiki Te Kapua, and the tuning in some of those older laments. And I was thinking about All the Little Birds, which I'm not going to play today, so awkward to talk about it, but whatever, let's go there. All the Little Birds is inspired by the toroa, by the albatross, and by my brothers. So one thing, I don't know if you guys know this, but the toroa, they have to travel so far when they migrate on their own that they cry these like self-cleansing tears to keep the salt out of their eyes when they migrate to Antarctica. And I was sort of thinking about how that's quite a bit of a metaphor for like New Zealand Shelby rightism, for their Aotearoa and tūhoi stoicism. That I'm like, what's that about? So I was sort of thinking about some of these tropes of maybe being from here that I've observed a bit, not all the time, just in some instances, and then some of my dis-ease and angst about place and a place to stand. Yeah.
Yeah, and then moving on, you talked about these new songs that you're playing for us today of something forthcoming. Can you talk about the kaupapa behind that? Oh, we got some
There's
sirens
some loud
going on.
police cars moving through the streets.
Rudely interrupting.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you?
But about sort of the themes you're exploring
Yeah.
in this new music as a kind of follow-on from your first release.
I feel like it's a departure. Like, I don't know. I feel like these new songs, I think, are just inspired by being outside, and like there's a part of me that is a real nerd for durational walking. So like I walked the length and width of Israel Palestine when I was 20, and then I walked a big leg of Te Araroa this summer just past. And so I think it's a response, and my family are from Te Urewera, like from the middle of Rangahere, and my grandmother grew up in the middle of Central Otago. There is a real convoy of police hooning down Taranaki Street right now. There is a drama in this town, and we are going to hear about it. Anyway, sorry, that was an aside, and now I'm bringing it back. You asked about mid-youth. So yeah, but basically I just think the past couple of years have been like really dense in experience for me. I think that seems to be the rite of passage of like being in your 20s. And so I just felt like it would be cool to tuku, to cast it off, the good and the bad of this last passage of time, and just like record songs that kind of emboss the good and the bad and the ugly. No jokes.
And with mid-youth, obviously you're playing the guitar for us now, and that's quite a departure again from the sounds of High-Def Multinational. Is this an interim? Is this like a demo kind of side of it? Will it evolve into more electronic stuff, or you want to stay with the strummy stuff?
I think that there'll probably be a combo of strummy stuff. I think that maybe there'll be, because I really love like Appalachian folk music, and again, like I just really love folk music. So I think it's been quite cool just pushing myself into like other areas or other realms. So I don't know if there'll necessarily be a kind of big electronic aspect to mid-youth, or whether it is more of like an homage to some more of those influences. Yeah. But I do think that harmonies and loops will probably always be like an imprint of the Kōtiro project, because that's how I make music, because it's just so intuitive if you don't come from a background of being a muso. What about for you? Like, do you make music?
I don't.
True.
But I work in the music industry.
Sick. Is it fun?
It's so much fun.
Yay.
Radio's great.
Yeah, radio's cool.
We love
and Radioactive is so cool. Like the mix that you guys play on here, I was just like, yeah.
Alrighty. Let's hear another song. I'm
Okay.
excited. What's next?
This one is just like another little strummer strum. And I think it's called I Know. shivers on my spine. To breathe and slow my heart, head up to the sky. He drove me to see the birds and roll inside the surf. Good guy, good word, we lay on the sand. He knows, I know, we know, the sea knows. That pace I could not stay, wine and pretension, putting out, casting weight, listening to tumultuous sounds round. I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. What I need is my dad to tuck me into bed. No. What I need is to stand still in my ancient hills. They know, I know, we know, the sea knows. I know, I know, I know, I know.
Kōtiro here. In the Active Live room, if you are just tuning in, we're also videoing this and it'll be up on Radioactive socials later on in the evening. You can check that out over on Facebook and YouTube. Do a little plug there.
Thank you. I was about to do a gag and start singing a Christmas carol, and then I went, don't do that, Anna. Leave
It's a bit
it.
too festive. You've got some red and green lights behind you at the moment,
Yeah,
actually.
we've got green lights.
It's very Christmassy here.
Yeah, we've got a red and a green, and it's all go.
I just want to thank you for sharing these songs that are, a work in progress for you. It feels very special to be hearing these at this stage right now. So thanks
Sis,
for
I want to
that.
say thank you for having me with my fragile skeletons as they take form. I feel so
it's
honoured to be
good.
here.
It's so good.
It's really cool.
Yeah, part of the process, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit now about what you've been working on in
Okay.
your day jobs, several. You're working on a few projects at the moment.
Yeah.
Tell us about them. What's been happening?
Well, I've had a really interesting year this year, like a lot of folks, and I feel like COVID has done the ragdoll, has done the mosh pit, like the involuntary mosh to so many of us. So yeah, I'm back in Pōneke kind of unexpectedly, but it's been super beautiful. And in this space, I've started developing a solo show that I'm going to put up in March next year for the Fringe Festival called Scattergun. Yeah, and I'm collaborating with two of my best mates, Haz and Charlotte, who are a part of Womb, to make music. And yeah, so that is a show which is kind of in response to some really hearty and beautiful conversations that I had doing an art residency with my friend, director Eleanor Bishop, last year. Same questions again around place and belonging and diaspora, but speaking to my aunties and my uncles and cousins about this word ukaipo. Do you know what that word means?
I don't.
Ukaipo, it literally translates to a place that a person is like first nursed in their first night of life. But kind of in a wider or more metaphoric sense, it talks to where you come from, originally. So yeah, that was really cool. So starting to develop that for March next year, and it's kind of stream of consciousness poetry anyway. And then I'm also working on this short film with my friend Dame Gayleen Preston, mentoring me a bit, and that film is called Universe from Our Waka, and it's a love story between a dad and his kid, and them hanging out together on the night of her 12th birthday, and she's really into quantum physics and Albert Einstein, and he's like, oh, true, like, what about tipuna logic and the intuition that you kind of already have in you, you know, without looking at those kind of Western imperialist thinkers. But I'm also a massive Albert Einstein stan. Like, he seems so sick.
Oh, awesome. So there's been, you've been working on so much, and as you said, like, COVID's just given us all
a real ragdoll, eh?
Jostle around.
Oh my
Big
gosh.
time.
Yeah.
How do you balance your time? You've got fingers in all the pies, doing all of the different things. Yeah. What do you do to stay mindful, to relax, to chill out?
I'm an ocean swimmer.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I'm a part of a little mob called the Washing Machines. It's this really cute WhatsApp group. And so so we go out swimming in the moana every morning, and it was founded by this amazing guy called Dougal, and Dougal was in his 70s, but you wouldn't pick it. Like, he's just one of those ageless kind of Buddhas of a people, good England Anna, lol. But so he started this crew, and we go out kind of between the buoys and the harbour. I find that really peaceful. And as I said, like, I'm a massive nerd for durational walking. I'm in the process of maybe buying a van. Anyone out there who's listening, if you're selling a van and it's auto, hit a sister up, slide into the DM, for real. No, don't. But yeah, maybe buying a van on Sunday so I can just like cruise down to Te Waiponamu, and I try and have that balance, eh? I think it's so important because, I don't know about you, but just with everything that's happened this year, not to burn out, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
So hectic. I hope you guys are all okay. I
think we're doing pretty well. We're getting there.
It seems like such a cute whānau feeling here. I'm like, honestly obsessed, radioactive, bless up.
Love it. All right, let's hear another song. We've got two more. So this one and another one. What is?
Yeah, if there's enough time for that, because I know I'm a chatty Cassie and I'm just like yakking away.
Let's do them back to back. Is that all right?
Yeah. Okay. Sick.
Cool.
This next one is a bit of a little bit of an emo heartbreak one, and not that I speak from personal experience. Yeah. Slide onto the loop pedal. Do a bit of untangling.
That's all right. We'll just fill in some time. I'll just talk for a bit.
Yeah, you just
Fill some dead air.
Do. Well, this has been fun. Windy
I'm still
City.
thinking about those police cars.
They were, I know. What was that about, eh?
It was a lot.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Glad it felt good to get the lockdown side. Don't search for it, just keep it in house. Little flat made a rebound. Super low key, you are easy. Start that was good for you, so natural to pick forbidden fruit, lay beneath the body of another. On the sacred bit I gave to you, oh, oh. I used to kiss your bruises, oh. You used to kiss my bruises, oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Was I so easy to forget? Was I so easy to forget? Feels good being easy to forget. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. Nothing lasts forever, this I know. You were sure from the get-go I was frightened of jumping into the void before I'd found my guide road. Calling you on my knees while I play like, oh man, I'm so sorry. Think I've got it all sus, but I just don't know about life, love, loss. I just spin yarns as I go. Oh, I've been burned a time before. Oh. Was I so easy to forget? Was I so easy to forget? Feels good being easy to forget. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. Go on and lie, don't lie, don't lie. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. First time lucky, last lie to me. Just don't lie to yourself. Go on and lie, don't lie, don't lie. First time lucky, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie.
Chills. Beautiful.
This one is from High-Def. It's called Fuck Forever. It's called Bleep Forever.
D-E-S-I-R-E-M-E-A-N-A. 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 Desire me. Fresh faced 18, sure as hell a little beauty queen. Spent my time since 95 in disguise as a black-eyed boy, throwing punches up at the Great Southern Mural. Ain't got the face, ain't got the frame, but Lord knows I've got a brain. Spent my time catching raindrops of a big pond dream on my tongue, on my tongue, my tongue. Boys slick their hair back, girls get their eyes on. They're gonna take the town down, 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 down. Take the town down, 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 down. Take the town down, 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 down. Take the town down, 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 down. Take the town down, 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 down. Take the town down, down, down. They want to fuck forever, dream or never, growing old, die, ooh. Cry that pain away, go skinny dipping in warm summer rain, rain, rain. I don't know. We're just so young. Boys slick their hair back, girls get their eyes on. They're gonna take the town down, 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 down. Take the town down, 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 down. Take the town down, 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 down. Take the town down, down, down. They want to fuck forever, dream and never, growing old, down. Cry that pain away, go skinny dipping in warm summer rain, rain, rain. I don't know. Thank you.
Kōtiro, thank you so much for joining us today. It's just been absolutely a pleasure to listen to your music and your chats. Kōtiro is also up for an award for Best EP at the SRN Awards tomorrow night. You can tune in here on Radioactive or over online. There'll be a link up somewhere for you to check that out. Are you active on social media? Is there somewhere people can stay up to date with you?
I am at the moment, but I'm on and off it all the time. But I'm just at Anna Scotney on Instagram, and then I also have my little guerrilla website, www.kōtiropublishinggiant.com, so you can see what I'm up to there.
Perfect.
Tēnā
Aroha nui.
tātou, ngā mihi mahana kia koutou katoa. Kia ora.
Cheers, and big thanks to New Zealand On Air for everything that they do. Ka kite mā te wā, everybody. Have a beautiful weekend.
Active Live. Friday, 3:30. Every week a new band. In studio. Brought to you by NZ On Air.